So I just gifted a couple of like the main receivers going into this game. I gifted them some cleats. Some warm, some didn't. But I was like, okay, this is just my little appreciation gift to them. Because they don't be having a lot in stocks.
A fifth-round quarterback who was supposed to be nothing more than a slow-burn development project is now flipping the entire endorsement game upside down. And that quarterback is Shedeur. Shedeur has completely rewritten the rookie endorsement blueprint. And Nike is reportedly locking in a record-smashing deal that would crown him the highest-paid rookie endorser in Florida history. This move comes after a sales explosion that blindsided everyone, from Nike executives in Beaverton, Oregon, to decision-makers inside N.F.L. league offices. And it all starts with one number that sent shockwaves through the industry. $250 million in jersey sales for a quarterback drafted 144th overall. That's the highest rookie jersey total since his father, Deion Primetime, lit the league on fire back in 1992. But here's where things get wild. Shedeur's entire 4-year rookie contract with Cleveland is worth just $4.6 million. His cut from jersey sales alone, roughly $14 million. That means Shedeur has already tripled his base salary before ever taking a single regular season snap. Just off jerseys, he's already earned more than his entire rookie contract, and that has owners and league executives sweating quietly behind closed doors. Because if Shedeur can pull this off, what's stopping the next wave of athletes from demanding the same power? The league has never seen leverage like this before. But make no mistake, this didn't happen overnight. Nike spotted the momentum early, back in 2025, while Shedeur was torching defenses at Colorado. They signed him as their first football athlete in the Zero collection, and this wasn't some basic logo on a shirt deal. Shedeur wasn't just pushing shoes, he was building a brand. One that echoed his father's legendary 1992 Air Diamond Turf era. By the time the 2026 draft arrived, Nike was fully locked in. They broke months of silence to hype Shedeur's arrival, rolling out a Poetry in Motion campaign tying his college dominance to his pro future. Custom cleats, exclusive drops, targeted content, the internet was flooded. Then came draft night. Most expected Shedeur to go much earlier. First round buzz at best, second round at worst. Instead, Cleveland grabbed him in the 5th round at pick 144. And suddenly the whispers turned nasty. Entitled, Bad Body Language. Too focused on his brand. But according to executives speaking on background, many now believe those character attacks were no accident. They were driven by one thing, fear of his contract demands. That prime equity clause is the exact move that turned Shedeur into a straight-up financial trailblazer. And Nike didn't hesitate for a second. If anything, they pressed the gas even harder in the days leading up to his first preseason game. Nike flooded social media non-stop with Shedeur content, exclusive cleats, custom colorways of the Air DT Max 96. Drop after drop after drop, highlight reels everywhere, paired with slick captions built to spark debate and hype at the same time. Then Shedeur took the field against Carolina and delivered exactly what Nike bet on. 14 completions, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, calm, sharp, locked in. That composure flipped out into buzz overnight, and the skeptics had nothing left to say. Within hours, Nike Football dropped an ad featuring Shedeur's signature watch celebration with one simple caption, "Only a matter of time."
Shedeur Sanders is going to be one of the richest quarterbacks ever. Prime equity. I want you guys to understand that word, prime equity. Yesterday, I did a video about him receiving $14 million in commission from $250 million earned from his jersey sale. A lot of y'all said, Cap, that's a lie. When Shedeur signed his deal with the Browns, which was $4.6 million, there was a clause in his contract that was called prime equity. This clause ties into brand legacy and financial future to his on-the-field performance, allowing him to potentially benefit from the value he brings beyond just playing football.
It exploded. Over 200,000 likes and millions of impressions in less than 24 hours. The timing was surgical, but the reaction was historic. By the following week, jersey sales went nuclear. What started as a preseason footnote instantly became the biggest rookie endorsement story in pro sports history. Shedeur had done something no rookie ever pulled off before. He built a financial empire before starting a single regular season game. Nike's strategy was just as calculated. They didn't stop at jerseys. They rolled out an entire apparel ecosystem under the Shedeur brand. Kids' jerseys, women's cuts, premium authentic Browns game jerseys pushing $175, limited 200-pair shoe drops, $30 to $50 graphic tees flying off shelves, and it didn't stop there. Billboards featuring Shedeur's watch celebration took over Times Square. This wasn't regional hype. This was global. The mission was clear: push Shedeur beyond football and into full-on cultural icon territory. Here's the real shocker. Shedeur isn't just collecting checks from endorsements. He earns a percentage of everything sold. He's not a spokesperson. He's a stakeholder. That prime equity clause changes everything, and league executives know it. If more rookies start demanding deals like this, the power balance between players, teams, and sponsors could flip permanently. And of course, once success hits this loud, the scrutiny comes fast. The same executives who helped push his draft stock down are now whispering about off-field distractions. Earlier this summer, Shedeur was cited for speeding. Numbers blasted everywhere like it was a scandal. Suddenly, the tone shifted. Louder, harsher, more personal. Plenty of veterans have faced similar situations without the same outrage, but critics jumped on it as proof of immaturity. Words like entitled, flashy, and blame-shifting started circulating fast. Funny how confidence gets framed differently depending on who's wearing the helmet. Shedeur hasn't clapped back. He stayed quiet, kept grinding, and let the performance and sales numbers speak for him. Still, the double standard is obvious, and the media noise now threatens to drown out what he's actually doing on the field. Inside the Browns locker room, things are layered. Shedeur is battling for reps with veterans and fellow rookies alike. The pressure is real, the spotlight is hotter, and every move is being watched. In the preseason, Shedeur posted a 106 passer rating with just 1 interception. Meanwhile, Gabriel sat at 66, and the gap wasn't subtle at all. The numbers favor Shedeur. The film favors Shedeur. But politics, depth charts, and injury narratives keep muddying the picture. That oblique injury, officially labeled minor, was still a loud reminder of how fast momentum can flip in the N.F.L. One bad hit, one setback, and everything can change in a heartbeat. That's the reality every rookie lives with, no matter how hot the buzz gets. Through all of it, Nike hasn't slowed down for a second. Insiders say a signature sneaker line is already in motion and could drop as early as 2025. Working titles like LL2C and Proto 92 are already circulating, and this isn't just another cleat. It's a full sneaker collection, something almost unheard of for a rookie quarterback. To Nike, Shedeur isn't just a player, he's a cultural force. They're not renting hype, they're building long-term equity. This is the same mindset Shedeur used when structuring his contract. Every product drop, every campaign, every viral clip is designed to lock him into the Nike ecosystem for years, not months. The results are already loud. Nike Football's social engagement has quadrupled. Influencers are reposting, insiders are amplifying, even rival brands can't ignore it. This isn't just marketing anymore, it's real-time culture creation. But here's the question everyone keeps circling back to. Can Shedeur handle the pressure? Can he shut out the noise, lock in on football, and avoid becoming the cautionary story critics are waiting for? Analysts keep pushing the same point, and it's a fair one. If he doesn't win games, none of the money, marketing, or groundbreaking contract language will matter. Nike can sell shoes, teams can sell jerseys, but in the N.F.L., winning is the only thing that shuts people up. Right now, Shedeur is standing dead center in the storm. Brands are betting on his future, supporters are buying into the movement, critics are watching closely, waiting for one slip-up. Every snap he takes carries weight far beyond the field. This isn't just about football anymore. This is a live test case for athlete empowerment. If Shedeur succeeds, he won't just be a quarterback. He'll become the blueprint for a new era in sports business. And if he fails, the establishment will use it as proof that rookies should never be handed this kind of power. Not bad stakes for a 5th-round pick. That's what makes this story hit so hard. Shedeur isn't just playing for a roster spot. He's playing for the future of athlete contracts, endorsement control, and what it really means to own your career in professional sports. With Nike closing in on what could become the richest rookie endorsement deal ever, the N.F.L. suddenly has a real problem on its hands. The rules around rookie contracts and endorsements are being bent in real time, and it's all happening because of a late 5th-round experiment named Shedeur. Shedeur isn't just making noise on the field, he's turning his entire career into a cultural and commercial takeover. The Cleveland Browns drafted him 144th overall, expecting a quiet development story. Instead, they got a business disruptor who's shaking the league from the outside in. League insiders confirm Nike is finalizing a record-breaking endorsement package that would make Shedeur the highest-paid rookie endorser in N.F.L. history. And the spark that lit this wildfire was jersey sales.
Shedeur Sanders has sold the most amount of jerseys out of any rookie this year, but out of the top 10 jersey sellers, he's making the least amount of money. Which got me thinking, how many jerseys would he actually have to sell in order to match his NFL salary? He's on a 4-year, $4.6 million deal, which averages about $1.16 million per year. A jersey costs $130, so he'd have to sell about 9,000 jerseys per year or 35,736 jerseys total to pay out his NFL contract. It's crazy because if you compare it to Cam Ward, he'd have to sell over 375,000 jerseys to match his NFL contract. Sometimes the brand is bigger than the draft position.
In the weeks following his preseason debut, Shedeur moved $250 million worth of rookie jerseys. Let that sink in. His entire 4-year rookie contract is worth just $4.6 million. From jersey sales alone, he's already pulled in around $14 million, tripling his base salary before taking a single regular season snap. The secret weapon behind all this? The prime equity clause, a groundbreaking provision in his rookie deal that gives Shedeur a percentage of all revenue tied to his name, image, and likeness. Merchandise, sponsorships, everything. That means he's not just a player, he's a business partner. Nike spotted it early. They signed Shedeur as their first football athlete in the Zero collection while he was still in college. By draft night in 2025, they had custom shoes ready, exclusive cleats lined up, and a full-scale marketing rollout linking his college legacy directly to his pro debut. Still, despite first and second round buzz, Shedeur slid to the 5th round. Whispers followed him fast. Entitlement, branding over football, too confident. But those same contract demands that scared executives are exactly what turned him into a financial trailblazer. And then he backed it up on the field. 14 completions, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. The performance flipped the narrative overnight. Social media went wild within hours. Nike dropped an ad featuring Shedeur's signature watch celebration with the caption, "Only a matter of time." They didn't just sell jerseys, they launched a full Shedeur-branded lineup. Kids gear, women's cuts, limited edition sneakers, the entire package. And thanks to that prime equity clause, Shedeur profits from every single item. Of course, success brings heat. Off-field noise, speeding tickets, and character critiques suddenly dominated coverage, far louder than similar situations involving veteran players. The pressure turned personal fast. Now analysts keep asking the same question. Can Shedeur block out the noise, stay locked in, and let his play do the talking? Inside the Browns' locker room, competition is real, and injuries can flip the script in seconds. The margin is thin, the spotlight is brutal, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Nike isn't just testing the waters anymore, they're pushing all their chips to the center of the table. A full signature shoe line for Sanders is in the works, and that's a loud message to the entire sports world. Shedeur Sanders isn't just suiting up for the Browns every Sunday, he's stepping into a bigger role. This is about changing how young athletes get valued, paid, and positioned from day one, and he knows it. With Nike closing in on what could be the richest rookie endorsement deal ever, the N.F.L. is suddenly sweating. The old rookie contract playbook is cracking in real time. A late 5th-round pick was never supposed to move like this. Yet here we are, watching endorsement rules bend and snap. Shedeur Sanders isn't just grabbing headlines, he's forcing the league to rethink the system. This run is bigger than stats or wins. He's flipping his career into a full-blown cultural and business movement where performance meets power and branding moves just as fast as the game itself.